officially T-minus 3 days. 3 freaking days until Onyx Storm comes out. And this whole past week, I have been rereading Fourth Wing, and now we moved on to Iron Flame. So I thought, how fun would it be if we kind of like read all of them together, and then we could read Onyx Storm together and do a little reading log. I've never done a reading log for like a new book. I think I've only ever done one reading log in general, but I feel like Onyx Storm and the whole Fourth Wing series deserves its own reading log. So welcome, you have made it. First things first, I didn't know if I wanted to make this a spoiler-free version or a spoilers version. I thought long and hard about it, and I feel like because we're going to be talking about Fourth Wing and then Iron Flame and then Onyx Storm on Tuesday, because we're still 3 days before the release day, I feel like we're gonna have to make this a spoiler version, right? So first of all, if you have not read Fourth Wing or Iron Flame, you should exit this video immediately. Now, if you have read Fourth Wing but not Iron Flame, I'll give you a spoiler for each book so you can know when to exit the video if you don't want to get spoiled for the next book that you haven't read yet. I don't know if that just made sense. I kind of just gave myself a headache trying to explain all of this shit to you, but I hope it made sense. Every single time there's gonna be a spoiler for a certain book, it's gonna say spoiler on the screen. All right. Muffy, can you nod with your tippy toppies? Come here. Come here. Hi. Hi. Hi, Peanuts. Okay, do you want to sit with Mama? All right, well, can you decide faster? All right. So first, let's talk about Fourth Wing. I've already finished it for the second time around, and honestly, reading this book for the second time somehow was even better of an experience than reading it for the first time. And I think it could be because it was kind of fun to reread all of my tabs. And I also have a bunch of like page overlays for this book. Oh, do you want to see my favorite? Hold on. This one is definitely my favorite one. Anyway, spoiler alert for Fourth Wing incoming. So if you have not read Fourth Wing, stop watching this video now. First, obviously this book is 5 stars. Like, I'm making a whole vlog on it. We don't even have to talk about the stars. This is like literally my Roman Empire. With that being said, reading it for the second time was better, like I said, but also it kind of made me hate Dane even more. Okay, based on everything we know about Dane, I started to pay attention to how many times he touched her, and it's actually insane how many times he read her thoughts. And also I keep seeing TikToks where people are like, Dane's gonna have his own moment in Onyx Storm, and then Violet's actually gonna end up with Dane or whatever. Literally, if you don't hate Dane, I have absolutely nothing to say to you, because what do you mean you don't hate him? Did you forget that not only did he like call her weak on multiple fucking points in Fourth Wing, but also he like sentenced her pretty much to death at the end of Fourth Wing. If you don't think Xaden and Violet are the end game, we have absolutely nothing to talk about, unfortunately. Like, not a single fucking thing. Me and you cannot discuss this book any further. Anyway, let me read you my favorite fucking quotes, because I feel like we must discuss these quotes. Xaden goes, I always fucking want you. You walk into a room and I can't look away. I get anywhere near you and this is what happens. Instantly hard. Fucking hell, I can barely think when you're around. Wanting you is not the problem here. Like, are you... I'm sorry. Xaden can literally do no wrong. I refuse to believe that Rebecca is gonna make us hate him, because I can never hate this man. Oh my god. And then I think my all-time favorite part of like the entire book is when she shows up to like a flight field or whatever she showed up to train her Signet again. And Professor Carr was like, the last time when you used your Signet, how did that happen? Like, how did your power come alive? What did you do? And then Taryn goes, well, first of all, Professor Carr goes, we'll start here. Ground in your power and try to feel whatever it is you're feeling. And then Taryn goes, should I get the wing leader? Because the last time when she used her power was during the you get it. That was like probably the funniest shit I have ever read. Thank you. Oh my god. And then I have to show you this page overlay. Liam, no! Okay, reading about Liam's death for the second time was like, nobody asked for that. That was a torture of its own, but also I didn't realize that Violet was like pretty mean to him for like a lot of the book. I feel like she didn't start considering him a friend until almost the very end, and even then when he was shadowing her for about like 3 months or so, she literally called him a guard dog to Xaden. She said something along the lines of like, get your guard dog off of me or something like that. That's so fucking sad and rude. But this quote for sure has been living in my head rent fucking free. She goes, thank you, Liam. Thank you for being my shadow. Thank you for being my friend. And then Liam goes, it's been my honor. And then he fucking dies. Why did he have to go die? Like, literally, they could have killed Dane. Like, why is Dane still alive? Why are we in Iron Flame and Dane is still alive? I mean, that's fucking ridiculous. Anyway, I think that's all the updates I have for Fourth Wing. I thought there was like an earthquake. I think it was just me. Now we are reading Iron Flames. So if you have not read Iron Flame, this is where you need to exit this video. I started this yesterday. Also, Iron Flame is so much like thicker than Fourth. I honestly feel like even though I typically don't remember books that much, I remember a lot of things from Fourth Wing, and especially Iron Flame, because I read this one like barely last year. Like, I read it as soon as it came out, which I'm pretty sure it came out in November of 2023, if I remember correctly. Anyway, yesterday I was reading it and I barely got to page 72, but I'm trying to savor this book because I'm trying to read this until pretty much Monday night or like Sunday night, and so then on Tuesday I could immediately go into Onyx Storm, which also I've heard that Rebecca is gonna be taking a longer break after Onyx Storm, and I'm like what do you mean a longer break? Like 1 week at most, because that's all I'm giving you, Rebecca. So in Iron Flame right now, I'm at a part where Xaden and Violet have just split up, and they only get like once a week to see each other. And this new dragon, Solus, just showed up and tried to pretty much fuck with Violet, and Taryn wasn't having it and was like literally about to bite his head off. And then he goes to Violet, if Solus comes near you again, he knows I will devour his human whole and not let him rot within me while his heart still beats. And then I'll take the eye I so graciously left him. Honestly, I feel like Taryn is my favorite character in this entire book. Oh my god, wait. Can we also talk about the fact that Andarna is right now in like her sleep? But she's not. I forgot that she wasn't gold anymore, and she's now a black dragon, but she's like a shimmering black dragon. But I'm like hoping that in Onyx Storm we're gonna find out what's Violet's second signet is, because she's bonded to 2 dragons, so she has to have a second signet. We already know that, but I must know what it is. And I've seen so many people on TikTok too say that Rebecca has literally in these books kind of like told us what Violet's second signet is, and I still have no idea. I do not know how to read between the lines, so maybe when in Onyx Storm we find out what her signet is, I'm gonna be like, oh shit, yeah, we did know that, but as of right now, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go read some more, and I'll keep you posted, don't worry. You'll be hearing from me again very soon. Okay, I honestly forgot how much I love Imogen. She is me and I am her, to be honest, because she goes to Violet, you see, I didn't like you last year, remember? You kind of an acquired taste. Their friendship is blossoming right now, and I am so here for it. Okay, this part I found super weird, and I don't think it clicked together the first time I read this around, but well, first of all, I hate Professor Varish. Absolutely hate him. It's ironic, don't you think? From what Colonel Ados told me, your father was writing a book on feather-tailed dragons, which haven't been seen in hundreds of years, and then you ended up bonded to one. And then Violet goes, coincidental. The word you mean to say is coincidental. And then Taryn says, I know nothing of it, but Andarna never answered. Like, she heard Violet say that, but then never answered anything in return. So like, was it not an accident that she bonded 2 dragons and one of them is Feathertail? And then Taryn just being the funny fucking dragon that he is, that are doing like intricate like flights, and like Violet still can barely fucking keep her seat. And Taryn goes, adaptations will be necessary. And Violet's like, how we're going to do that? And he goes, I didn't say we would. He chuffs. The Dragon Watcher will adapt his request, or I'll have an early lunch. I don't remember if he eats this fucking teacher, but like I wouldn't be surprised because he's not having it. Guys, I never realized how funny Riddick is, and I really hope he doesn't die because I'm enjoying him right now. And I can't remember if he dies or not later. I really feel like I would have remembered if he died, but yeah, I like him a lot right now. That's the only update I have for you. Thank you. Guys. Do you know how I told you that I hate Professor Varish? Okay, completely forgot this part was even a thing, but I just got to the part where Taryn finally had fucking enough of his bullshit, and he literally just almost killed his dragon and made Professor Varish get on his knees and beg Violet for forgiveness for punishing her for Andarna not showing up. I literally cannot. Taryn goes, apologize. Apologize to the one Andarna deemed worthy of her bond. And he goes, Professor Varish goes, I'm sorry. And then Taryn goes, on your knees. And then Varish hits his knees. You have my most sincere apology. You and your dragon. Both of your dragons. And then Taryn goes, problem solved. And just walks away. I'm so fucking dead. I'm in love with him. That was the funniest shit I've ever read. And you know what? To be quite fair, Taryn waited quite long to do this. Like, we all knew his patience wasn't that long, you know, like his patience wasn't gonna last that long, and he finally snapped. Guys, I fear I actually don't know what to do with myself because oh my god, listen to this, listen to this. I'm sorry if you ever expect me to do the noble thing. I warned you, I'm not sweet or soft or kind, and you fell anyway. This is what you get, Violet. Me, the good, the bad, and the unforgivable. All of it. I'm yours. That's not even it. I'm gonna literally fucking cry right now. You want to know something true, something real? I love you. I'm in love with you. I have been since the night the snow fell in your hair and you kissed me for the first time. I'm grateful my life is tied to yours because it means I won't have to face a day without you in it. My heart only beats as long as yours does, and when you die, I'll meet Malik at your side. It's a damned good thing that you love me too, because you're stuck with me in this life and every other that could possibly follow. Like, when I'm telling you, this man could literally run me over with a truck, and like, I would still love him as much as I do right now. I mean it. Oh my god, I'm literally sick. Okay, so Violet got captured. That's where I'm at right now. And then Violet's mom shows up and asks Zayden, who did you kill? And he goes, everyone. He responds unapologetically. I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna go and throw up right now. Today is officially the best day ever because it's Sunday. So first of all, happy Sunday. It's also football, which is what you hear. But TikTok is officially back in business and I could not be fucking happier. I was definitely crashing out a little bit last night, but I tried to disassociate by reading Iron Flame and it worked. So let me give you a little update. I actually forgot that Violet's mom was the one that told Zayden to look after Violet. Slipped my mind completely. And you know what else? Jack saving Violet's life. Like, as I was reading the scene, I was like, wait, I think this bitch is about to come in and save her. And then, but then I was like, no, that can't be right. But then he totally did, which I was like, okay. And then also, here's a theory incoming. I know I kind of hate theories. Like, I hate when people do theories about Iron Wing, but listen to this. Violet's dad was researching feather tails, and Andarna is a feather tail. So I feel like Andarna is about to give like some crazy ass sign to Violet, and I feel like it could be Violet's ability to like talk with the dead or like see them or something. Because do you remember the scene where she was talking to Liam in that interrogation room? Like, there is no way that scene was like fake. Like, there's no way Liam wasn't actually there and she hallucinated it. Like, I will die on that hill that Liam was real. And then he's gonna show up later in the battlefield too. So like, I feel like Andarna being bonded with Violet is not an accident. And I need to, I just have so many questions. I feel like reading it for the second time, I like have even more questions and theories, and I hate theories because I need to know what's happening. Anyway, I'm gonna go finish it. I only have this much left. It looks a lot, but it's fine. We're about to bedazzle another flower. By the time you see this video, that video is already going to be on my TikTok right here. So we're going to bedazzle some Lego, and we're going to finish this book and try not to cry because I just put my makeup on and it looks so cute. I can't cry over a book right now. Like, we can't. I do fear it's still Sunday. I just finished Iron Flame and I literally scrolled on TikTok for like an hour because I needed to regroup and recollect my thoughts. And honestly, I'm not okay. I'm not fucking okay. And TikTok did not make me feel better about the whole situation because for some reason my For You page thinks that I want to know theories about Onyx Storm, and it keeps telling me that like Violet is Venom and that the whole Onyx Storm book, Violet is gonna leave Xaden, and then at the end of the book Xaden's not gonna be with Violet anymore, and it's becoming too much. I'm not okay. I kid you not, like I finished the book and I just like stared at a wall. But now the problem is Onyx Storm doesn't come out for another 2 days technically, and I'm not starting another book obviously. So then what am I supposed to do tomorrow while I wait for Onyx Storm? Oh. Also, why did Sawyer lose his foot? Like, Rebecca couldn't just give him both of his feet. Like, what was the point of that? That was like very rude and unnecessary, if I do say so myself. I do fear you're gonna watch me cry at the end of book 3 as well. Probably throughout the whole book, I'm gonna be just a ball of emotions. Anyway, I'll see you Tuesday morning, and we're gonna go to Target together to get the book, because you guys believe I will be the first fucking bitch in line to get the Target limited edition copy or whatever the fuck. So I shall see you then. No, it is not Tuesday morning. It's actually Monday night. And earlier today, Rebecca decided to give us a little taste of Onyx Storm and released a Spotify playlist called Onyx Storm, Rebecca's version. I can't play any of the songs that are on there for copyright reasons, obviously, because YouTube literally hates me. But let me just give you a couple of titles. We have, obviously, Who's Afraid of Little Old Me by Taylor Swift. Duh, that was an obvious one. All the Good Girls Go to Hell by Billie Eilish. Then we have Bury a Friend by Billie Eilish as well. I Did Something Bad. Skinny Love by Birdie. New Romantics, followed by Willow, followed by Electric Touch. The 30th by Billie Eilish. That one was like Tolerated, Taylor Swift. And here's where it gets really bad. We have False God, Taylor Swift. Half a Man, What About Us by Pink. Don't Blame Me, Unholy by Sam Smith. 7 Minutes in Hell, Sacrifice. You're Losing Me, We Go Down Together. And the last song is Hallelujah. I actually don't know how to process this. I also will not be listening to this right now because I will violently sob and I can't go to sleep crying. But I will save this playlist into my Spotify account, and I will be torturing myself by listening to this playlist over and over again for unforeseeable future, for like maybe the rest of my life. The way I'm literally so scared for tomorrow and for this book is not even funny. The book comes out technically in an hour, and something in me is like, should I just get it on Kindle and read it through the night? But I think we have to space this one out, okay? Like I need I need to be freshly awake. We're gonna go to Target and then we're all gonna sob together. I'm ready. It's gonna be fine. No, it's not. It's literally, it's not gonna be fine. We're fucked. Good morning. It is officially Onyx Storm release day. And you know what that means? We are on our way to Target to go get the book. I can't believe I woke up literally at the crack of dawn for this. It's not even 8, it's 7:50. My Target opens at 8 and hopefully there's not going to be a line, because if there is, if the books sell out before I get there, we're all going to have a problem. So we just left Target. It was like war games in there. Everybody was running. There was absolutely no books available. So I ran for nothing. There's that. My Target got 0 copies of Target limited edition in, so how is that legal? Please explain that to me. Anyway, I ended up getting a copy of, obviously, Onyx Storm with the sprayed edges. I'm pretty sure it's literally the exact same thing that's gonna be coming with Amazon later today. So I'm not going to return one of them, obviously, because they're the same. Not happy about this development, but it's fine. Now it is time to go back home and literally rot on the couch and read for the rest of the day. Hello, so this is me editing this right now, but anyway, I forgot to tell you that there isn't going to be any spoilers for Onyx Storm reading vlog. So what you're about to watch is going to be the Onyx Storm reading vlog, and it's going to be just me reacting to the book. I will read a couple of quotes that don't spoil the book. So yeah, no spoilers are going to be seen here. Okay, bye. I am here to report. I'm on page 75, so chapter 9. So far, I have laughed and kicked my feet about 10 times. I'm here to report that Zayden is still daddy. And also, this is not a spoiler, by the way. We're not gonna do spoilers for this book, as I said. I forgot that Dane's dad didn't die in the last book. I totally thought his cockroach ass was like killed in war or something. But I am here to report that he is alive, and he is still a piece of fucking shit. I don't like him one fucking bit. Honestly, fuck all the theories that I've seen online, because so far I am enjoying the shit out of this book. Listen to this. I could reach the rank of Maven, lead armies of dark wielders against everyone we care for, and watch every venom in my body turn red as I channel all the power in the continent, and I would still love you. What I did doesn't change that. I'm not sure anything can. All I want is to lose myself in you, and I can't. You're the only person in the world with the power to strip me of every ounce of my control, and the only person I can fathom losing that control with. And yet here I am, unable to keep 3 fucking feet away from you. And you think those were good? I have one more. I'm like barely 100 pages in, and this book is gonna kill me. I would have killed anything and anyone in that moment to reach to you. No expectations. I would have channeled every ounce of power beneath my feet without hesitation if it would have landed me at your side. If I'd been there beyond the words, I would have drained the very earth to its core to keep you safe. Like, I'm sorry. What? This fucking man. Fucking man. What? Is this book gonna be the death of me? Yes or fucking yes? The answer to that is yes, it will. The fact that somehow, like, I already loved Zayden, right? But this love for him is turning into an unhealthy obsession at this point. Like, it's not okay. Somebody needs to be concerned. Because I am. First of all, his jealousy in this book. Like, I literally feel like if Violet at this point just looks at the wall the wrong way, he will hurl his fucking shadows into the fucking wall. Just because Violet looked at it. Like, I'm in love. Listen to this shit. It's the things, like, he just says shit and I'm like, just shut the fuck up, because one more word from you and I might die. I am yours and you're mine, and there's no law or rule in this world or in the next that will change that. Guys. No. I just got to the fucking chapter. Chapter 25. Oh my fucking god, hold on. Let me gather my thoughts here. This right here is the best piece of literature to ever hit this fucking earth, okay? Chapter 25 of Onyx Storm is my favorite chapter that has ever been written. I simply do not know how to exist now that I have read it. I might go and reread it a couple of times. Oh my god, that was so good. You don't understand. Like, we all know that Xaden is the man. Okay, like, we've already knew this. This has been established, okay? But this fucking book takes this man that's already perfect to a whole different level. I would pray to this man, and I don't mean that lightly, okay? I mean every single fucking second word I just said. Oh my god, the tension, the angst, okay? Like, we thought we've seen everything in the other two books, and here we fucking are. Here we fucking are, Rebecca. What the fuck are you doing with me? No, it is like, it is so fucking good that it's so bad. Like, I literally just I read this chapter, right, and I teared up over how strong Xaden's love is for Violet. Do you understand what it's gonna do to me, the ending of this book? Like, if something bad happens to either of them, I'm literally clocking the fuck out. I am so clocking the fuck out. Oh my god, I don't even know where my vlog fucking camera is, but I'm telling you right now, shit is about to go down. Shit is about to go down. I have so many questions, and I do fear like they're about to be answered, but I think I'm about to be gagged by this book. Gagged. Like, whatever the fuck is happening right now. Literally end of chapter 39, end of chapter 40. Like, just every single chapter just has me in fucking shambles right now. In shambles. I like literally don't even want to talk about it. It's 2 in the fucking morning. 2 a.m. I finished this fucking book. I started this at 8 a.m. today, and now I'm done with it. And I didn't even update you on like so many things since the last time I updated you, because I like, oh my god, this fucking ending, what the fuck did I just read? And you know what? I didn't cry the whole time, right? I didn't cry I didn't cry at all, okay? Like, I almost teared up once, and then I was doing so well, and I was like, oh my god, maybe Rebecca isn't gonna do this to us. Maybe, like, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. And then literally the last fucking paragraph. Oh my god. Literally, I've reread it like 10 times because I refuse. And like, I knew this was gonna happen, kind of a little bit. Like, I didn't want to believe it, and now I just don't know, what am I supposed to do with my life? It is officially the next day, and we must gather our thoughts together, because pretty sure I went through like 10 stages of grief yesterday, and you probably just watched me violently sob. Which, yes, I cried myself to bed last night over this book. Listen, all things aside, I don't think I've ever said this before, but this is a 7-star book for me. Like, 5 stars is amazing, 6 stars is like a literal masterpiece, 7 stars is unlike something I've ever read before. Like, I don't care if I'm being dramatic right now. I'm telling you right now, this is the best piece of fucking literature that has, like, I've ever read. It was so fucking good. The banter in this book was absolutely amazing. It was funny. It was literally everything I have ever wanted from a book and more. Not only did Rebecca deliver on the story of this book, but also the relationship between Xaden and Violet have evolved so fucking much. The way Xaden evolves from book 1 to this book, absolutely incredible. Jealous Xaden in this book is literally my new crack. Like, no fictional man has ever gotten reactions out of me quite like Xaden in this book. You guys, when I'm telling you, I was freaking the fuck out on the couch yesterday. I mean it. He gets asked, to whom do you owe your loyalty? Navarre, Portland, or Tyrrendor? He goes, my loyalty is to Violet, first above everything everyone else. Then Tyrandor, then Navarre, in the moments it's worthy, usually when Violet isn't a residence. I mean, this man won. I don't know what fucking awards, but he won every single one of them. And the way Violet supported him in this whole book, I love that woman. She goes, what I need is for Xaden to be all right. If that means setting this house on fire and leaving without accomplishing anything else on this isle, then I'll hand him a torch. Period. Madness. This need between us is always the sweetest madness. He's the craving I'll never sate. The rush I'll never get enough of. Only him. Like, I've never read, like, I don't know, like, obviously I've read a lot of romance, but like, a love like this, I feel like it's hard to portray in a book. And then the ending, I have so many questions about that last chapter. Like, I don't even know where the fuck to begin, but obviously this is a spoiler-free version, so we can't discuss it here. But do let me know in the comments what you think about the ending, because I need to discuss this with somebody at least. Like, the last paragraph took me out. Anyway, our reading vlog has come to an end. I feel like this is officially going to be the best reading vlog you will ever see from me, because nothing will top this fucking book. I don't see a way of how this book can be topped. I don't know what to read next. I'm literally probably not reading for, I don't know until when. Like, I'm probably gonna, who am I kidding? I'm probably gonna start a book tomorrow, but like, I might be shitting on every single book I start after this, because how do you follow this? Also, Rebecca, this one specifically for you, when's the next book coming out? What's happening with book 4 and 5? Where is my happily ever after? Because right now I am still in distress. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this YouTube video. I hope you enjoyed this reading vlog. Let me know what other YouTube videos you guys want to see from me. And as always, don't forget to follow me on my book talk. I have reacted to Onyx Storm on there quite a lot. Okay, yes, I know I went a little crazy. And also don't forget to follow me on Instagram for more day-to-day life updates. And I will see you in my next one. Bye! I love you as much as Xaden loves Violet.